We are back for office setup day 2. This is how we left the office yesterday. So still got some piles of stuff to go through, some posters, decorations. I'm spending most of the day focusing on decorating. So first up, I gotta plug in my glue gun. Then I'm gonna take down this old banner. I'm gonna use this somewhere else this year. And now I'm just opening up my magnetile boxes and getting those put away. So I have 2 different boxes. Well, actually, first I gotta put the slime away so I can move the bin up to put the magnetiles in. Right now we're ready for that. So I'm just going through separating all the magnetiles, seeing what I got. Like I said, I got 2 different boxes. I didn't realize they were different sizes. So here I am showing you the different sizes. Didn't realize there was a small pack and a big pack, but now I got a variety of sizes, so that's good. Now I got that done, and I'm gonna just add a few extra things to my magnetile bin. Gonna put in like some toy cars, and then a couple of like little people figurines, just so students could build like towers, houses, castles, that kind of stuff. Make it like a village and have like cars for it and people for it. I think that would just be fun. So I'm picking out some of the people to put in. There's like babies, cats, kids, adults. So this is what that ended up looking like. Just a bunch of magnetiles. There's some wooden blocks in there, cars, people. So the kids can just get creative, use their imagination with this. All right, now to the fun stuff, is decorating. So I'm going to be hanging up some posters on this back blue wall that you see. And I'm using my glue gun to hang these posters up. This first poster is, it says feelings and then what you can do when you're feeling each feeling. Now, I've never used a glue gun to hang up my stuff on my walls before, but I've been seeing lots of people do that, so I'm trying it out this year. I really hope it works, because I've struggled so hard the past couple years with trying to get things to stay on my wall, because as you can tell, I have like cement bricks as my walls and nothing sticks to it. Tape doesn't work. Command strips work half the time. So I'm really hoping the glue gun works. Next poster I'm hanging up is one that is about breathing. So it says like breathe in for 3 seconds, hold for 3 seconds, breathe out for 3 seconds. Still hanging up the poster. Making sure I get all the edges. Trying to make it as secure as possible. Right, next poster I'm hanging up is what you can control and what you can't control. So it says like you can control yourself, you can control your words, your actions, but you can't control other people, other people's words, other people's actions. So I'm just hanging that one up. I don't really have a rhyme or reason of why I'm hanging them up in this order. I just grabbing one and putting it up. Doesn't really matter to me the order. Again, making sure I get all the corners and edges to make sure it's nice and secure on the wall. Taking a second to look at my laptop. Alright, the last poster I'm hanging up is a Think Before You Speak poster. All of these posters came in a pack on Amazon. It was like a calming corner pack. It also came with a 5th poster, but I unfortunately accidentally had that one thrown away. It fell off my wall one year and it landed by the trash can, so the custodians thought it was trash and threw it away. So that's sad, but I still have these 4. And they're still going strong. I've had these for probably 4 or 5 years now, and they're still holding up great. So I'm, again, making sure they're secure. This is what they end up looking like next to each other on the wall. All right, now I'm just doing some last minute, or not last minute, last little details of just putting some things up on the, like, bins, putting stuff where they go. I have like a mini shredder, a little caddy with markers and supplies in it. Now I'm moving over to this little space where my bookshelf is and just putting my Squishmallows how I want them. And then in that basket, I have all of my feeling spots, so I'm going to set out those. And then once those are out of the basket, I will be filling the basket with candy. So I got all my feeling spots, and I also have some feeling ninjas too. Then I also put out some pencils and erasers. And this is what that ended up looking like. I love the little feeling spots. Now I just have some random stuffed animals I'm putting over by my affirmation mirror. So I have Mickey, and then just a couple other random, like bears, a turtle. And they're just gonna chill over there. Now, the biggest task I had today was conquering this bulletin board. So I'm taking down this bulletin board. I've had it up for a few years now, and I felt like it was ready for a change. Just want to change it up. So I'm taking down all of the little papers on here, and this was very time consuming. There's like a million staples. So first I had to take down like the collage of pictures that were on the top, like they're like motivational sayings and like positive things, cute pictures. Gotta take those down first. This is very time consuming, as you can tell. You see I have like a little cup in my left hand. I use that to collect all the staples as I'm pulling them out. That way they don't end up on the ground and get stepped on or get missed by the vacuum or anything. I like to just collect them and throw them away just so, like I said, they don't end up on the floor or making a mess anywhere. Gotta take down the tassel banner. Now I gotta take down all of these individual square papers. Each one of these is a different paper, so it's not like one big sheet. Tons of little squares. That also means tons of staples. I gotta go through and get all of those staples out so I can put up my new board. So many staples. So this is the most annoying thing in the world, is taking out these staples. But here I go. One staple after another. And yes, I have to stand on a chair to be able to get to the very top. And yes, this is a rolly chair, but it's fine. Just don't do it if you're clumsy. Almost done getting all of these million staples out. Alright, now is the fun part, actually putting up the bulletin board. So I'm putting up this yellow smiley face paper. I got this from Target last year. And the other bulletin board in my office already has this up, so I decided I was going to make this one kind of match my other bulletin board. So just putting up the same paper. You can see I'm scooching around on that rolly chair. I know it's not very safe, but we did it anyways. Can you believe this is in 2 times speed? I feel like this is still so slow. Oh my gosh, like pick it up. Pick it up, me. Go faster. I should have started with this bottom piece first before the top one, because I want the top piece to lay over the bottom, not the other way around, but I wasn't even thinking when I started, so here we are. Staple, staple, staple. Like I said, I want that top piece to overlay on the bottom one, so that's why I haven't stapled it down yet. I want to make sure it's as smooth and flat as possible. Don't want lots of air bubbles in it. Don't want it sticking out. Had to go through and adjust it a little bit to make it as flat as I can. Trim off any little excess paper that's hanging over the edge. We're going to hang up the border. I'm doing this scalloped purple border. The one on my other board in my office is a scalloped pink border. almost done with the border finally. Now I'm going to laminate the posters that I want to hang on that board. These are all Taylor Swift themed posters. There was a bug stuck on my chair right there, so I was trying to get it off. All of these Taylor Swift posters I made, and they are currently for sale on my TBT store. TPT store. I feel like I always stutter on the P part and say B, but you know what I mean. Anyways, I'm hanging that tassel banner back up. And I'm putting this on first to know kind of the height of, or not the height, but see where the tassels lay so I don't put the posters too high to where you can't see them. I try to make it as even as possible on both sides. Didn't know where my stapler went, found it. Now I'm just gonna hang up those posters on the board. Gotta always go back and check out my work, see if it's straight or not. I'm just kind of eyeballing these, not measuring or anything, just throwing them up there. And it's at this point I realize that I don't know how to count, and I have 9 posters, not 8. So now I have to take all of these down to redo them in rows of 3. I was very upset with myself. I really thought I had 8 posters to do 2 rows of 4, but nope. Gotta be 3 rows of 3 because there's actually 9. One more poster to go and we can finally be done with this. Well, not finally. I have to adjust these tassels and make them a little higher because they were in the way. And now we can finally be done. This is what it turned out looking like. I really like it. I think it's super cute. Again, you can buy these posters on my TPT store. Now I have a couple of other posters I'm going to be hanging up under these other posters I did earlier. So I have one that's feelings. This one is a poster that says it's okay to feel your feelings. And this last poster I have says your voice matters. I'm just putting up some little decorations on my drawers. I have some SpongeBob things. I love SpongeBob. And that's it for today. So this is how we're leaving the office. Felt pretty good. I got a lot of little things done. The posters, the bulletin board. And I just have a little bit more decorating and a little more organizing to do. And I should be done after day 3. See you for office setup day 3.